Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Outside Science, where we leave the research behind and go out and have some fun. Now I hope by now you've watched the very first episode of Inside Science, which was all about Alzheimer's disease. If you haven't watched that, I'll leave a link in the description below. But today we're going to do something a little bit more light-hearted and actually visit one of my favourite places in the country, a little town on the outskirts of Manchester, and go to a place called Arcade Club. And as the name suggests, it's an arcade, but it's the biggest one in Europe. There are an absolute ton of arcade games to play, but on top of that, they've also got a really cool second floor which contains VR, gaming PCs, and basically you just pay an entrance fee and then everything is free to play. So I absolutely love going here. I always have a great time. So that's enough of an introduction. Let's get ourselves to where the video games are. So we've just arrived at Arcade Club. I am super excited to go in. I think we're a little bit early. I think it's about 25-30 minutes before it actually opens. So we've got a little bit of time to kill before we can go in and start playing video games. Last time I was here, the VR suite had two different games. It had Project Cars. The other game was a futuristic shooter called Raw Data. So I'm excited to see what the VR options are today. And I'm also really looking forward to playing some of those classics. Now, one thing to mention is it is pretty loud in there. Lots of arcade games are going off, lots of people chatting, having a good time. So I'm not sure how this video is going to go. It's probably going to end up being a montage of clips from while I'm in there. I do have a lapel mic, but I'm tempted to leave it in the car because I'm not sure how much background noise it'll pick up and how clearly you'll hear me. But I'll just show you a little bit what it looks like. We are in the lower car park because the main car park is currently full. It's a really popular place and it's just that building there, like an old, I think it's an old mill, but inside it is Gamers Paradise, and I'm really looking forward to going in and playing some video games. So that's probably about as much talking as I need to do. Make sure you do hit like, leave a comment and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and I'll see you inside Arcade Club. We did actually go on the VR, but it was too dark to film, but it was awesome. We played Dirt 2, super hard, but really enjoyed it. So there you have it, that was our trip to Arcade Club. I had an absolute ton of fun, played loads of games. Also on the way out I noticed a load of machines that were sort of wrapped up and they had signs on saying for Arcade Club Leeds. So they must be opening another arcade club in Leeds, which is awesome to see this company expanding because it's a place that I really do love visiting. I want to also say that another thing I love about this place is it's got really good options in terms of food and drink. So I had macaroni cheese loaded nachos and a beer. And I think that came to either £6 or £7 and it was extremely tasty. But I think it's about time to wrap up for today. It's nearly midnight and I've been up since I think about 5:45 AM. So I'm really tired. I'm going to go get some sleep. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. Take care of yourselves and I hope to see you all very soon.